Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for a weekly angel reading for October 27th through November 2nd, 2014. So let's just take a moment to tune into the light of joy within you that represents your source. As you just focus purely on your alignment and allowing your attention to rest within the pool of love within your heart. Clearing the mind with a few deep breaths. Just breathing out and releasing and letting go of anything else. And just allow that light to expand throughout your body, activating the truth within you, your awareness and consciousness, allowing that light to now just go down into the earth's core, connecting you and grounding you and centering your mind and your heart. And just allow that light to expand all the way out. And fill the space where you're sitting right now. Feeling that you are one and connected with all that is. And so as we kind of tune in now to the energy for this week, getting a sense of smooth energy, a flow in the energy for this week. And they're really showing me that this flow is coming from your connection, your alignment with your truth. And they want you to know that you're on the right path. And it is your faith. And they want you to maintain your faith that's helping you to know what the right path is for you. They want you to believe in yourself, they're saying. So they're kind of giving, okay, they really want you to just continue to believe in yourself, believe that you're following your heart, and that you're following the path that you're supposed to be on. It's very important that we believe in our dreams and we believe in ourselves in order to realize our dreams and our goals. And that if you just continue to kind of consult with your inner light. And the advice that they offered us last week was, if you just center your mind within that pool of love and notice the frequency of this pool of love and light. And when you place a thought about a thing, a situation, etc., on that pool of light, it has its own frequency. And notice how that pool of light, which is your truth, and everything else is external. So those thoughts and those things that we worry about, when they're placed on that pool of light, notice how it affects the energy of that pool of light, or how the pool, what kind of contrast is experienced. And what you're always looking for is that smooth ease. You're looking for that flow. You're looking for the alignment. And so when something doesn't flow with that, then bless it for the information and send it on its way. And bring your attention back to that pool of light and love. And keep that flow. So I get a sense that you're going to be able to keep your own alignment going and flowing that you're going to have greater clarity. And so I'm getting a message from God here that that we need to remain positive, okay, and stay centered and keep a positive attitude about your ideas, about whatever it is that you are doing, in order to keep that momentum going that's allowing and attracting your desires and your dreams and your goals. Okay, so let's take a look at the card for this week and just see. All right, so we have the Archangel Raphael, and the card says Angel Therapy. And it's been a long time since I've been doing this, since I've seen Archangel Raphael or this card. And so let me just kind of tune in to this card for a moment. And one of the things I'm getting is that you really need to nurture yourself, take care of your body, your emotions, your mind. Really kind of a therapeutic week for you to really do anything that keeps that flow going for you. So let me just tune into this card. So what I'm kind of sensing is, okay, so he's showing me you may need some time to yourself at home, or wherever you can kind of get away or create like a sacred space. He's showing me needing to align your energy center. He literally took his hand and moved it and showed the alignment from the heart line, moving straight up and down. And to, spend some time, if you can't spend some time in a nature setting, so be aware this week before you kind of really push out into the world to check in with your vibration, check in with your energy, okay, and check in with your inner source, and just be aware that you may need some space. You may need there's just a lot of energies, a lot of information that's coming through from the universe right now. It's like he's saying the word gas, meaning it's like the how do you want to say that expression? It's like in full throttle, so, or the full speed. And so this is creating a lot of shifts in us, and a lot of emotions, and a lot of physical. You may be feeling a lot of physical things going on, emotional things occurring, and this is all happening because your power, your intuition, your truth, your light, your inner source is amplifying within you and activating it, and then increasing your awareness of everything. So it's like a lot of information, and so you may find yourself needing more time at home and less time engaging and interacting with other people's energies, as they are also knowingly or unknowingly experiencing a lot. And it could be a sense where it could just be an overload for everybody, and if everybody just doesn't take the time to, okay, I need some time to myself, I need some therapeutic time, then it could get a little bit heated, or very active is probably a better word, where you could just feel like a lot of contrast. So in order to avoid that, the Archangel Raphael is really asking you to take care of yourself, to treat this as a very therapeutic week, to engage, so you're engaging in your work. Don't tug of war kind of thing. Just you know, don't worry about it, like kind of move on, and just don't take it personal. Okay, so it's kind of what I'm feeling about this. Okay, let's take a look at the card for the beginning of the week. Okay, we have the Seven of Air. And they're showing me a feeling a little bit vulnerable. And I'm hearing the word kind of suspicious. So, okay, so it's going to be very important that you don't let your mind kind of be overly active. Right, so this is why we need to really check in with ourselves a lot, check in with our inner source, so that we are seeing and experiencing everything through the light of your truth, where you move above that frequency of fear and you don't get caught up in struggles or conflicts or feeling like you've been misrepresented or misunderstood, because this is about intellect, this is about consciousness. So, really pay attention and be aware. And again, don't take it personally. Okay, the card says plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, poor timing. So, what I'm kind of getting is more about this is that, you know, you may find yourself second guessing or doubting. And so that's why they're saying that, you really have to believe in yourself, okay? This is very important, to stay focused in a positive way and believe in yourself. Or what I feel is that if you don't, you allow your ego to play a trick on you and to convince you that the opposite of what's really happening. So, in this sense, I don't feel so much about your plans as it is about the way you're thinking about your plans. And just remember that there's a planetary shift in consciousness, and this is also about, the veil between the spiritual realm and our physical realm, and that's collapsing. And what's happening is that there is an increase of activity and information from the spiritual dimensions and our physical dimension. And so and we're trying to get used to all of this and communicating this. So another thing I'm getting is that you may think that you're seeing something, and like, where maybe you don't usually experience a lot of information, intuitive information, or spiritual guidance or visions, and that, or if you do, that this is going to intensify and you're going to find more clarity and you'll feel like you're seeing more. So don't think, am I seeing that? Believe it. Am I getting that answer from the angels? Yes, you are. Trust. Believe it. The thing is that you may start picking up a lot of information from the people that you're around, and where you may be aware that of things that they are thinking or doing, or when people are not being totally honest, like you're going to almost feel like you're hearing the truth behind everything. And this could be a bit unsettling. And so just know that, don't take it personal. Just know that this is the part of what's happening right now in the universe, and we're all adjusting to this new understanding and awareness. And so this is why you need to kind of need to have a therapeutic week. So do anything, go to a spa, spend some time outdoors, try to enjoy yourself as much as possible, be alone, journal, whatever you need to do, so that you stay very clear and healthy, angelic, like, as I hear them saying. Well, let's take a look at the card for the middle of the week. Okay, and so we have the Page of Air. And so I'm just getting a feeling of messages coming through, communications, clearer communications. So you may feel as though some things are coming up for you in which you have to, work with it, trying to understand certain things more clearly. So, as the card says, that challenging information or delays and changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. Okay, so there's a sense that you may need to be very clear and direct in this week in order for others to be clear and direct. And the way that you do this is by knowing by being centered in your own truth, knowing and being honest with yourself. So the middle of the week, you don't want to be unclear. You don't want to muddle your words or your thoughts. You want to communicate very clearly to people. You want to have courage. It takes courage to be honest, but it's easy when you are, because it's simple, and if you just say it, then you will find that your messages will be therapeutic to others. All right, let me just tune in to this card and just see what messages come up. Okay. So they're telling me, so they're showing me like my symbol for vulnerability, which is someone who's unclothed, and the person's kind of bent over, like they're hunting, kind of crouching down, and then it turned into a cheerleader. So what I'm getting from this is that you may feel like you don't want to say things, because you don't know how maybe you've been like this for a long time, and what they're saying is that you need to really sound it out loud, just really like a cheerleader, just be cheerful, be loving and cheerful, but speak it out as it is. Be bold and strong, and just go for it. Okay. And I get a sense that people will be far more open to you and more receptive to you if you do. They're showing me like those old, I guess we still have them, the poles with the line, the communication lines, the wood poles with the line. I forgot the word, but anyway, so that in doing so that you're going to be reaching a lot of people with your messages and connecting with a lot of people, and a lot of people will be able to they're showing me more confidence. Okay, so your words can help others feel more confident, and that they also show me that you're going to be feeling more confident about expressing yourself, all right, in a very passionate way. Okay, so let's take a look at the card for the end of the week. And the Four of Earth. Okay, and this is kind of interesting because it's kind of like this card is usually showing someone holding on or hoarding something, and here we're just talking about speaking out and being assertive and being clear and direct, when we often like to try to be employ diplomacy. So here we're saying no, let it be all out in there. Also getting with this card a sense that you need, like you're holding on to a nest egg, you're saving it up for some point in time when you think that you'll need it. So it's like you're preparing for the worst kind of attitude, and that this is holding you back. You can't prepare for the worst, because if you prepare for the worst, law of attraction, then you're going to eventually attract that. What you want to do is prepare for the best. You want to prepare, you want to plan and take action, and make your actions about being observant and preparing and putting yourself out there for the things that are best for you. And so this goes back to again, paying attention to that pool of vibration within you that is your source, that is your truth, your light, and sensing when is the right time of action, right? And going for that. And when you feel that strong connection, the number 4, sense of stability, right? When you feel that stability in that pool of vibration within you, then that's the time to go for it. Okay, so don't be afraid to run with some idea. I'm getting a sense if this has to do with changing something in your life, like your work, going up to your boss. I'm kind of hearing and asking for a raise, or asking for materials or something that you need to be able to do your job better, or for assistance, getting something. Hold on 1 minute. I was getting a sense of putting some kind of plan into action, something else, but I lost it. Maybe it'll come back to me. But yeah, so for the weekend, don't be afraid to step out. This card that deals with the our things that may involve your finances, and so yeah, and if you feel that alignment, then don't be afraid to invest your money in something that is a good opportunity for you. Just getting back to the page of air again, being honest, communicating with ourselves honestly. When we do, being honest is therapeutic. And I'm getting from Archangel Raphael that you need to try this out this week. Being honest. These cards feel like they're a little heavy this week, but if you've been listening to what they've been saying, there is a light within you, a light of truth. And if you exercise this truth, this honesty with yourself, because getting back over here, it's like sometimes we're worried about all the things, the conventions of of our lives, that what people may think about doing the right thing, and being practical and being responsible, and those things are thoughts coming from our mind. They don't validate our truth and who we really are, and the support that the universe uses and needs, which is your belief in yourself, to actually make things happen. When you focus on your alignment, then everything is added unto you. Okay, the things that you need. So instead of focusing on your, saying to yourself, like in meditation, I was thinking to myself, please align me with the things that I need. My mind was really still focused, although that sounds like a beautiful statement, but really I'm focused on my needs. I'm saying that because was thinking or worrying about the possibility in the back of my mind of those needs not coming about. And so what I heard was, all you really need to do is focus on the feeling of alignment. So when you meditate, when you pray, instead of praying for your needs, pray for your alignment. Ask for assistance with your alignment, to find your alignment, to find that feeling. And it's not a distance away. It's immediate, actually, because this is about feeling good, feeling the joy, feeling the peace, and feeling the love. And if you begin to actively put your attention and your awareness all day long through every decision you make, then you will find that after a while, this practice becomes a way of being, and which affects the way that you live. And if it's joy that is your center, then abundance will follow, the finances, etc. So it's really about, and what they're showing me too is that for those of you who are trying to start your own business, or you're doing something where you're trying to gather attention and recognition around what it is that you do. They're saying that this is key because they're showing me that many people will follow you and many people will be attracted to you is if you can just focus on your alignment, your feeling alignment. This is where your power is activated. And they're showing me you know, in your power form and, you know, carrying this wand, which is kind of like this magical wand that just, you know, you're able to zap things into to being once you get this practice going for yourself. And it's really a lot more fun, and it's more nurturing, it's more compassionate of you to focus on your alignment and how you feel, forgetting about the things that you need and you want to happen. Set that aside and just focus on that alignment. And it is really a fulfilling an experience. It'll really shift everything for you. All right, let's take a look at the card for the end of the week. And we had this card come up in our daily readings twice last week. And now here it is, I'm doing this reading on Friday in preparation for the weekend. And here it is for the third time. So this card really helped us this week in understanding. This card is about being out of alignment. Because the original version, when you see the people outside the church is this represents the temple, the holy place, which is you. And inside there we go inside to worship, right? To worship, to connect with our spirit. And in that the people in the card are usually on the outside of it, out in the cold. And when you're out of alignment, you know, you're in a poverty, lack environment. You're not in the rich resources of your light, because in that timing of that card, the church was obviously very, very wealthy, yes, and had so it was not only rich in spirit, but also in material properties, etc. So this card is reminding you the message of this week, the underlying message. When this card comes from the bottom, it tells us the underlying message for you to focus on your alignment. And this is what we've been saying all along throughout this reading, and this just confirms it for me. So I'm not so much focused on the words here and the traditional meanings of this card, but it you know, again, if you believe in yourself, you can have a completely different outcome. This card also is just indicating the changes, the number 5, and the challenges that come with change. But if you embrace change and accept change, then it's actually your awareness shifts from the perspective of source to opportunities. Change brings opportunity. It brings a freshness to life, right? You'll never get bored. It will never become stale, and it's fueled by your passions. You know, it's exciting. And so this week, really, really focus on your alignment. Don't allow anything to get in your way, and you will see that the week will, if you stay with the alignment that is there, and that what we felt at the beginning, this smooth flowing, it was very easy flowing. And so this is possible for you, but the angels want to really give you some heads up and to help you to adjust, okay, and understand why it's feeling a little off. But you can adjust. You can go within always into that pool of love and find the clarity, find the peace, and find the solutions that are available to you infinitely. So I send you lots of love and angel blessings. I thank you for watching us and joining us here. And thank you for your likes and your comments, and for joining us on Facebook as well. Please subscribe and share the videos and daily card messages on Facebook with others and who you feel are called. So if someone pops into your mind, then share it with them. You never know, it may be an answer to their prayer. I know that these readings have been, to be here on your behalf has been a tremendous blessing to me in my own life, and I've seen a lot of shifts. And so I pray that you all are experiencing those shifts as well, so that we're doing it together. And so if you're looking for an angel reading, then you can go to my website, which you will find all this information in the description link below, theangelschool.com, the services page, where you can sign up for an angel reading. So we'll see you next week. God bless.